providing leadership in many ways, especially in education. That this really encourages us that the same way Your Excellency the Governor, you have been able to surpass our education everywhere, we also want to surpass our justice. The same way people go to school, people can access justice. I also want to thank you for embracing an awesome development agenda that does not leave anybody behind. I congratulate you for working very hard to combat gender-based violence, especially FGM that hinders our girls from going to school, from realizing their full potential. Thank you very much. We will continue to pray that eventually every girl, every boy in West Pokot will go to school and there will be no cultural limitation to their growth, their development, and their realizing full potential. I'm so happy to hear there are many who have gone to secondary school and university, and those who are studying law. I will look for a forum where we can mentor them as lawyers, especially the women lawyers from West Pokot. My office will be in touch with your education department to get the names of all the girls who are studying law from here, so that you can give them pupillage, you can mentor them, and see how we can help them. I also heard that you continue to be peace champions, because really that is what you are, peace champions, to secure the dignity of every Kenyan. We in the judiciary have been talking about judiciary hygiene, which means that wherever we go, wherever we are as a judiciary working with our stakeholders, our court users committees, we are trying to promote peaceful coexistence. Interpreters, and I understand there are court-speaking judicial staff who are working here, so we will ensure that they are trained in interpretation so that you can get the correct interpretation during the proceedings. Judiciary is an equal opportunity employer. We always take into account ethnic balance in all the recruitments that we do, and we are currently recruiting clerical officers, and that will also be taken into account. And this county will receive their quota. We will never miss to allocate the quotas to the counties. To make sure that the judiciary is enabled to deliver justice by increasing our infrastructure and our human resource capital, by working with the county governments to see where the county government can come in and support us in terms of giving us grant and also the infrastructure. So in this regard, I wish to thank the Governor and the members of the Parliament and members of the County Assembly of West Pokot County for gracing this occasion to be done to our freedom fighters. To tell our partners that there is still need for us to build courts in those 3 sub-counties, and we hope that this partnership can be reopened for us to get those infrastructure. I believe from the money that we collect, from the court fees and other monies we collect, we can be able to pay the loan that was given for us to build this court. Court complex. The challenge now turns upon the stakeholders in the justice chain, that is, to us judges, judicial officers, judicial staff, the advocates who practice here, and the court users, to make use of this conducive environment availed by this wonderful law court complex to improve on our service delivery. We must be mindful to build collaborative and coordinated approach to the delivery of justice by involving all our stakeholders, and I'm happy the stakeholders are the engine that are driving this process. We have taken note of our first lawyer from Pokot, and we celebrate you. Indeed, he is already a judicial officer serving in one of our leading tribunals, and I can see his trajectory. He is headed to be a judge and perhaps the next Chief Justice, because he's a very committed, very conscientious officer of the court. Thank you very much. That donated the land to us. This event speaks to our deep commitment to open the doorways of justice to all Kenyans, especially the marginalized communities, espoused in the judiciary's vision of social transformation through access to justice, whose focus is really the marginalized and the vulnerable people of this country. Allow me to thank 180 cases in the High Court and 2,500 at the Magistrates Court. Our hope is that the pace of service delivery will now be accelerated, given the more conducive working environment that we enjoy, because this building will enable you to sit longer hours and to see justice delivered quickly to our people. We must all work to meet our target of ensuring that no case should last for more than 3 years in a trial court and more than 1 year in an appeal. The Judicial Service Commission is working very hard, listening to the requests from the people, from the advocates, that we need to increase the number of judges in the High Court. And my prayer is that very soon we'll be able to embark on a recruitment of more judges of the High Court and more judges of the Court of Appeal. The judiciary, our honorable leaders and the people of West Pokot County, is that you partner with the judiciary in this quest to develop a court structure at those sub-county levels. By doing this, we can fulfill our joint obligation to ensure access to justice. And to conclude, I want to thank all the partners and for continued solidarity in our collective mission to enable justice flow like a river. The way we sing in our national anthem, let our justice be our shield, by fostering deeper partnerships and collaborations. Justice cuts across all of us. The way I want justice to be done unto me is the way I would like justice to be done to the other person. Our mediators will assist them to talk, because sometimes we realize people bring conflict when they are able to talk to one another. Communication helps. So our judicial regime is that prevention is better than cure, reducing tension, reducing conflict, living harmoniously is what we are calling judicial hygiene. Just like health hygiene, prevention is better than cure. So we are available to resolve all the problems that are brought to the judiciary, because you know we are going to a very volatile period of electioneering. We are ready as the judiciary to deal very dispassionately, very firmly, very fairly, very impartially with all the disputes that will come before us. But we are urging Kenyans, and especially the IBC, to conduct their mandate properly, deliver to us free, fair, credible, verifiable elections, and bring very, very few disputes on our way. Because we really want to spend the time and the resources we have solving the backlog of cases that we have. Our prayer is that we will not have very many disputes if elections are conducted properly and they engender the confidence of our people but we are ready to deal with whatever comes our way. Very, very happy for this very warm welcome that Your Excellency has extended to us today and to the judiciary. And as I leave Kapenguria, I leave with very fond memories and look forward to coming back here very, very soon to launch those courts we have talked about in Kapenguria, and in Narare. Thank you very much, and God bless you all, and God bless our unity. Peace be upon you, all of you now, watu wa West Pokot, nyinyi ndugu zangu. You are my brothers and my sisters. God bless you. That we will extend the alternative justice system infrastructure to West Pokot. Now that we have this magnificent building that takes care of all the special needs and also the needs of the community, we will tap in to that very elaborate traditional system that exists here in West Pokot of resolving disputes and take it to another level. We don't want to impose anything new. We will just ensure that the processes that are already operating take due regard to the constitutional principles of ensuring justice is done for all. And that's all about the alternative justice system. It has some very personal significance to me. As everybody has remembered, I served as a resident judge in the Kapenguria High Court, and I pioneered the use of mobile courts in West Pokot and Turkana counties. In fact, the plan that was used now to roll out the mobile courts is what we developed here in Italy and has given birth to so many mobile courts. Thus, I'm happy this county now has a modern court complex that provides a conducive environment for the delivery of justice. To have in place a high court station in every county and also a magistrate in the sub-counties. So the counties you have enumerated in Kapenguria, in Narare and Sigo are within our plans and are within our strategy. As indicated in the speech that have been read and spoken here, the inauguration of a modern court complex in Kapenguria has historical significance. Given the Kapenguria trial in 1953 of the Kapenguria 6 that included our President Jomo Kenyatta, this was a watershed event in our history, as it shows that law can be a tool for oppression or an instrument for justice when faced with claims of legitimate resistance to oppression. So Kapenguria stands tall in the history of this country. We have requested Honorable Senator and also Your Excellency, we are going to begin the journey of restoring that monument as a museum. The social transformation.
Itakuwa ni jambo mzuri sana tukipata nafasi ya kujengewa koti kule Alale na upande wa Sigo. Hiyo ni jambo la mwisho, ni ya kwamba isiwe siku yako ya mwisho kuja in your private capacity, tembea also kuja kuona sehemu hii kuna mambo maajabu hapa. Tembea, kutana na watu wa kawaida, wasikize mambo yao, kwa sababu wewe uko na nafasi ya kupeleka mambo yetu mbele kuja tu tutakwambia mengi ambayo tunajua yatafika huko mbele. Nashukuru sana. About the history of justice here. When our Kapenguria were tried here, you wonder where the courthouse was. You should track down the courthouse as property of the judiciary. The courthouse is a classroom in Koome High School. And ever since that function ended, like in 1952, I think, the school took back and it's just another classroom. And we've always thought that if the jailhouse is a museum piece, the courthouse should also be part of the museum. Okay. And I think it should be given back that same look so that people know that this is where the Kapenguria 6 were tried. And so on. So I do think there is some work for you. If you have time to learn this in the Koome High School, it will be very good. Sisi kwa siku mingi sana hatukuwa na nafasi ya kupewa haki kwa miaka mingi sana. Na sasa ni wakati ya sisi kutambua ya kwamba Kapenguria sio ya Wapokot, ni koti ya Kenya mzima. Kwa hivyo tunafurahia kuwa na watu kutoka sehemu zote za Kenya, lakini sasa tumefikia kiwango ambapo tuko na mawakili kutoka hapa, tuko na watu ambao wamesomea sheria kutoka hapa. Zamani hatukuwa nao. Can you imagine ya kwamba mtu wa kwanza kuapishwa kama advocate of the High Court ni Bwana Katina. Na kwa hivyo sasa mimi najua wewe wakati unatafuta watu wa kufanya kazi kama judges na wengine kama magistrates wako, you can always pull from here. Tuko na watu. Ni kwamba Chief Justice ni juzi tu tumeanza kusomesha wasichana. Juzi tu wasichana wa kwanza. Na tunao wale ambao wamesomea sheria, tunao. Na mimi najua utawatambua, utawatafuta, kusaidia wao pia wapate kuaminika na kuamini ya kwamba elimu iko na faida yake, na tunajua watapata faida yake. Sitaki kurudia yale ambayo yamesema.
Ya mashamba haikuwekwa zamani, siku hizi ndio watu wamesoma na mashamba yameanza kukatwa sasa. Kama ningeomba tuwe na court special ya mashamba hapa, ili cases hizi ziweze kuwa handled kwa karibu, na ile watu wako wamesema hapa inaitwa alternative dispute resolution. Watu ya West Pokot wanapenda hiyo sana, na wazee especially wanaitwa Council of Elders, Pokot Council of Elders, na wazee huko wanaitwa pengine wazee Makasa. Wanapenda kusolve hiyo cases mpaka hata lawyer anashangaa walisolve hiyo maneno. Ningeonelea hiyo uweke premium attention waweze kusaidika, hiyo mambo itakuwa solve. And I'm happy kwamba sasa hilo umemaliza, watu wako angalie na hizo cases ziweze kumalizwa kwa haraka, na itasaidia. Samani kati kinapoishi walikuwa wadogo, hata na sisi tukua yanga karibu. Karibu kila mtu hapa alikuwa anaitwa mwisi ya ng'ombe. Karibu kila mtu. So, ng'ombe mtu kipotea. Hata ng'ombe ikitaka tu kwenda leaf. The first suspect ni mwisi. So, now hiyo story iliisha hapa. Na tunashukuru Mungu sana. Watu wameamua kwenda masomo na kuwa Wakristo na kubadilika. So, ingeomba now that we have changed, na wewe kwa neema ya Mungu wewe ndio umetusimamia kwa hiyo idara ya sheria, ati Katina ndio mtu ya kwanza kuingia hiyo laini. Kuna wengi sahihi, wengi umemaliza hawajapata kazi. Sijui wangemaliza degree ya kwanza wanapata kazi. ya sheria. Tutafanyaje? Nilete tu hiyo group yoe good example. Nikitembea hapa ni ringe nisema gani walichukuliwa tu wakati chief justice alikuja hapa kachota yote wameenda wamingine. That is my prayer here, so that tuwe na living testimony, example ya kwamba ukienda shule hakuna hasara, kuuza ng'ombe hata shamba hakuna hasara. Angalia wale fulani. And then of course some promotions that can be done. Tuko na another senior one also apart from Katena, naitwa Linus Kasan, chief magistrate. Baada ya kumaliza kuwa chief na wali Paramount chief, your promotion inaomba kwake na wengine zile ambao umesema itajengwa, tutafurahi ijengwa watu wangu. We still have time to see even before this end. We still have some months before the end of this life of parliament or what it is for us to come and lodge. Otherwise, I'm happy and glad that you came today. So now it's my honor. I don't have much. It's now my honor. West Pokot inaitwa County of Hidden Treasures. Sasa wenye waelewi, this is one of the hidden treasures. Naamini tunaendelea kupata mengi na mazuri kaunti hii. Leo ni sikukuu kwetu kama wakaaji ya West Pokot kupokea wewe mwenyewe Honorable Chief Justice, na umetembea, umeona vile ulikuja, tumefurahia, na wewe mwenyewe umekuja kujiona kazi ambayo wizara department yako mwenyewe imekuwa umefanya West Pokot hapa. Hii nyumba ilijengwa wakati niliingia kama governor West Pokot. Immediately I came from Senate nikakuja hapa. Nimeona vile imekuwa na umesikia ushuda. County ya West Pokot facilitates very fast departments yote yenye wanataka msaada ili watu wa Kenya wahudumiwe. Sasa usahili wengine wako na kesi wataki nyumba ijengwe anywhere in Kenya kwa sababu wanapenda mashamba sana. Mtuambie ili tukuambie Kacheliba ambayo watu wamesema saa hii Alale na Sikoro tuko na shamba, hata title deed iko inatengenezwa. Hata mkitaka kuongeza shamba tunaongeza, hata ya manyumba ya watu wenu kuishi itaongeza tu. Nikiona kama umeweka budget hiyo nyumba ya kujengwa hiyo ya kotini tafurahi sana. Tumesema hivyo kwa sababu huko tunazingirwa na Turkana County wanataka services, Uganda wanataka services, so it's a big area. So hiyo services direct taken to the people. Na vile umeambiwa saa hii watu wa Kacheliba, watu wa Pokot North wanaenda mbali. Tungeonelea saa ile wanakuja services yao waweze waharakishe kabisa ikiwezekana. Sasa kuna cases siko Kitale ya watu wanataka huduma walistakwa Kitale, na sasa tuko na high court hapa, wengine wako Eldoret, na sasa tuko na high court hapa. Ningeomba Madam Chief Justice kama wanaweza kutransfer hizo cases kuja karibu, kwa sababu sasa tuko na nyumba ya kubwa hapa, na cases hiyo yote wanaweza kuwa handle hapa, isave watu wa hii county, si wa Pokot peke yao, kwenda mbali waletwe karibu hapa kwa services ndio waweze kupata services wahudumiwe kama inawezekana.